Self-reflection is so important to you and to your life because it's essentially like an audit. It's giving you a time to just step back, to really sit down and realize how far you've come, the things that you're doing, what you've been good at, what you've failed at so far, the lessons you've learned, the friends you have accumulated, the journey that self-reflection is so important because it just gives you a chance to just sit down and relax and just to think. we're rarely we rarely ever have that chance because we're always chasing or thinking about the next thing, or always wanting something more. So having the opportunity to do that for yourself is really important and is really healthy. And making an audit about yourself is something you always need to do because there's always room to grow. Is always something you can do to learn, to improve. As humans, we're always seeking what's next. It's just our human nature. We can't help it. So what better way to control that than to self-reflect? If you're just always going in a fast direction or going in a narrow line in a straight path, but not accessing other parts of yourself or your brain, you would never know what area you're lacking in because you're never giving yourself the time just to sit back, take a step back, and just to think. Like you truly have to be able to think for yourself. And the way you can do that is thinking about the way the brain works. The brain is a sponge. It's constantly soaking up data, it's constantly soaking up information. Everything that you're telling it to do, from what your brain is hearing to what it's seeing. You know what I mean? Like the brain really is a sponge. But the good thing about that is you can control what you see, you can control what you hear, you can control your daily engagements, the way you talk, your language, the way you speak about yourself. You know what I mean? Like it really is that deep. When people say the little things matter, basically what I was saying before my camera light cut off on me is the human brain is a sponge. It's constantly soaking up information. Whatever you're feeding it, to the music you listen to your daily interactions, your daily engagement, to the social media you intake, to the friends you're talking to, like the language, the way you speak about yourself. Like the brain is genuinely a sponge. But the beauty about that is you can change the way you think about certain things, the way you feel about certain things, because it's just the way it is learned to respond in this way, it can learn to respond in a different way or a better way. And that all starts with self-reflection. Like you have to understand first what you're good at, what you're bad at, the things you've already done. Like I've already went through that, but basically like in the beginning, like that's the importance of self-reflection. So you can change the things that you, let's say, don't like about yourself, or the things you want to improve on. The best way to do that is do an audit on yourself, an audit on your life. The things that you love about yourself that you wish that you express yourself more of, or you're lacking at something. Well, let's say if it's communication or expressing your feelings or being there for someone, like you can take that time to just think and like, okay, this is how I want to do it, or this is how I want to go about my life now that I understand that I made these mistakes in the past and I don't want to live that type of lifestyle anymore, or I don't want to make this certain person feel that type of way anymore. Like you're able to just intake every single thing from like how far you've essentially like came from the things that you're doing to like where you want to see yourself. Like if you just sit down and self-reflect, like, okay, I said I'm going to be this person, I'm working towards this goal. Are you closer than what you started when you originally wrote these ideas down? That's the purpose of a self-reflection. That's the purpose to audit your life. And you can do it in audit every 3 months, every 6 months, every year, whatever it is to you, every week, every month, just to see if you're hitting these goals, if you're becoming the person that you say you was going to be. And it's a great way to make sure you're holding yourself accountable. An example is basically, let's say if you're into the gym, or if you're into fitness, you write down your goals, like where you want to be, the current weight you are, and the weight you want to target. You know what I mean? Like, and you're able to see your progression. You buy a scale, you step on the scale. Every week you see, okay, I did this week, I did this that week. You're able to see what works better. And this is just an example that you can incorporate inside of your life. You know what I mean? Like everything truly matters. Like it really is that deep. Like what you feed yourself is what you become, is what you consume is the person that you are becoming. So you have to make sure you're paying attention to every little detail about yourself. So if you're setting out goals, you're able to see the progression of it. Or if you're not even making any progression, okay, then it's time to change it up. It's time to do something different because I've been doing this for this long and I haven't seen any growth. The way you can do that is by self-reflecting, like doing an audit on your life. Like it really helps you, and it helps you being able to pursue your goal and see your dream, see your vision a little clearer, because you're like, okay, I've been doing this and I've been seeing X amount of growth in it. Okay, let me continue to do this and maybe I can go even a little harder on it. Or I've been doing this for this long and I haven't seen any growth. Maybe it's time to switch it up. You know what I mean? Like maybe it's time to switch up your environment. Maybe it's time to switch up your friend circle. Maybe it's time to just switch up the person that you're becoming that you don't even like when you look in the mirror. Like it does not matter, but it's the fact that you was able to sit down and realize, okay, I don't like this about myself, or I'm not doing so hot in this area, or I'm not seeing any growth right now. What can we do to fix that? What can we do to change that? That is where growth comes from, because everything that you do, even if you fail, as long as you keep going, it's never a loss. It's just a lesson, because now you're able to just do it again, but this time you can see the errors of your ways and you can do it in a better way this time because you learned from it. That's the purpose of a self-reflection.